Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Matt the Webshop Mechanic here, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to use customer feedback to increase your sales. Hey there, welcome back. It's awesome to see you again. Matt here, the Webshop Mechanic, and welcome back to the channel that is dedicated to helping small e-commerce businesses to get the right foundations, grow their sales and scale their business. Now today I want to talk about the importance of customer feedback and how it can help you to convert more orders, give your customers what they want and grow your sales. Now, from what I see with a lot of e-commerce stores, people who are not taking enough notice of their customers. They're so kind of head down, bang, 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 and they're caught up in the day-to-day running of their e-commerce store, and they're not listening to what their customers are saying. Okay, so you can be kind of, churning out lots and lots of sales of a specific product, and you may not even be aware that you have a problem. And that is obviously key, because if you're not giving customers what they want, you're only going to get a lot of returns, but you're also going to get people bad-mouthing you on the internet, and nobody really wants that. So I'm going to give you 5 ways to get more feedback from your customers so you can kind of hone your proposition, improve your customer service, and make sure you give your customers what they want. And if you give your customers what they want, keep them happy, and they will bring in more sales for you. Okay, let's crack on. Okay, so the first piece of feedback you should be getting from your customers is the customer review email. Now, this should be automatically set up on your online store already. If it isn't, you need to pause this video and go and set it up now. Now, the customer review email is obviously a standard automated email that goes out, 5 to 7 days after somebody has made a purchase on your e-commerce store. It'll ask them for their feedback, how they found the product, how they found the service, the packaging maybe. You want to go into as much detail as possible. You don't want to make it a chore for people, but you want to make sure that they give you valid feedback, because if it's just a tick in a box or a score, it doesn't really help you, and it doesn't give you proper feedback that you can grow your business. So why not try to incentivize your customers and offer them something, put them into a prize draw just to get them to take part and give you that extra information. A little pro tip here is the fact that you should have 2 to 3, maybe even 4 follow-up emails to asking people to give you a customer review, because your customers will probably be very, very busy like most of us, and sometimes these get lost into the depths of the promotions tab or within their inbox, and they don't always see it, and it's always best to follow up 2 or 3 times without annoyance, just to ask them for a review, because it's very important for you. Number 2 is to read forums. Okay, go on forums that are related to your niche and see what people are talking about. To see what people are talking about your products and about your competitors, because it's vitally important to get that feedback and get down in the trenches with your customers to really understand what they're talking about. And you would be surprised the amount of intel that you can pick up just by going on forums and even interacting with customers. If you've got fresh ideas for products and you want to run it past them, you can go on there and just say, well, guys, what do you think of this? Be really interested in your feedback. So there's lots of kind of forums. There's Reddit forum, there's Quora, which is a question and answers forum. You can also go on Facebook groups, maybe LinkedIn groups as well. So there's on Twitter, there's lots of kind of different forums on the internet where you can get feedback, and it's highly, highly valuable. Feedback channel number 3 is literally just the phone. Pick up the phone and speak to your customers and just say hello and see how they're doing. You don't have to interrogate them and ask them every single thing, but just pick up the phone and just say, hi, this is Matt from so-and-so XYZ Coffee. Just wanted to phone just to see if everything's okay with your order. How did you find our service? Is there anything we can improve upon? And you would be surprised the amount of intelligence that people will give you and the amount of feedback, because customers really care when you care. Okay, they want you to care, and they are really sort of sometimes feel privileged to be asked what they want to see from a product and how they found the service and what improvements can be made. And I know as a business owner, you probably think, oh, well, I'm just going to annoy my customers. But in fact, you're not, because customers like to give feedback. If it's not convenient, they'll just let you know if it's not a convenient time. But, a little tip from me, don't ring in the evenings and don't ring at weekends, because that can annoy people. So try to ring during office hours, but you'll be surprised at how much information your customers do actually give you. Okay, customer intel tip number 4 is read negative reviews, okay? Not just your negative reviews. Yes, your negative reviews are very, very important, but look at the negative reviews of your competitors on the likes of Amazon, on Trustpilot, on FIFO, on Bazaar Voice, on all these review platforms, Google reviews. Look at the negative feedback, because there is some real gold in those negative reviews. Really, people always sort of say, what they don't like, and they kind of go off on one and they really go to town on it, and it gives you some really excellent feedback. I mean, I remember when I was looking for some products when our little boy arrived, and I was looking at safety harnesses and carrying harnesses, and then I was looking at car seats and all those sorts of things. And the amount of feedback, negative feedback, that I was looking at was ridiculous, because when you're buying something like a car seat for a child, and it has to spin, and it has to have all the proper straps, and it has to have all the proper stand and base, there's so much to go wrong, and it's not a cheap investment. So negative reviews were my kind of source of inspiration, and made me, and in the end, I made the correct choice, because the car seat we bought was absolutely fantastic. So I'm really happy. So look at the negative reviews, because you'll be surprised at what you find. And the final one is popping inserts inside the box when you ship things out to customers. Now, this is an obvious one, because you want to get customers to join you on your social channels. So you should be saying, join me on Facebook, join me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever channels you are on, and also leave us some feedback. So whether that's going to be on Google, on Facebook, or whatever feedback channel it is as well, or even just by email, because you want your customers to open that package, see what's there, and then pick up a card and say, yes, I need to leave these guys some feedback. So the chances are you probably will need to incentivize people, because a lot of customers just don't find the time. However, putting those inserts may give you another 10 feedbacks per month. And that is certainly worth it, because it's feedback you didn't have before. So I hope that you found that useful. There are some great ways there to gather feedback from your customers that will enable you to grow your online sales. So let's just quickly run through those. First one is the good old review email. Make sure that's set up to run in the background, and make sure you've got those follow-ups as well, so it all runs on autopilot, and you give yourself the best chance of gathering as much intelligence as possible. Second one is to go on forums and go on Facebook groups and infiltrate your potential customers, ask for their feedback, run new products past them, and you'll be glad you did. Third one is actually just pick up the phone and talk to them. Tell them how much you really appreciate their business, and you really want their feedback, and you really want to hear what they have to say, and if they'd like to take part in in product development and the future of your business. I've done this before with my clients, and it's actually fantastic. We even set up focus group evenings to meet with these people, so it works wonders. Just do it. It's worth it. Fourth one is negative reviews, because negative reviews, there's some real kind of golden nuggets within there. Go on all the other retailers and Trustpilot, and just see what other people are saying about your competitors. And the final one is popping that insert into all your orders, so you're getting people emailing you and posting reviews to you and posting you feedback. It's just worthwhile doing. You might not get that many, but if you incentivize people, you may get, as I say, quite a few a month, and that all adds up, and it gives you fantastic first-hand feedback. So there you have it. That's the end of the video. Thanks very much. I hope you found this content useful. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down, and just comment down below, just so I can improve, because obviously I want you to give me feedback. And if you're not getting the content that you need to help you grow your store, I need to know about it. Don't worry, I'm thick-skinned, I don't mind. Also, make sure, if you haven't already, you can subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon as well, and you'll be notified when the next video comes about. And don't forget to share it with friends as well. So if you know other e-commerce store owners who need a bit of a leg up and want to grow their online sales, then please feel free to share this video and any of my others. So take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you again soon for another video.